So I finally got the sound foam pads for my room, but I haven't set them up yet. So this should hopefully be the last time that you have to hear me talk with this reverb. But in today's video, we are talking about cross progression updates. We're talking about console 120 FPS updates. We're talking about the new season and map changes updates coming as well. We're also talking about EA admitting the big mistake that they made with Apex Legends as well, and also some Revenant gameplay teasers as well. Also a lot of good stuff to talk about in today's video. Of course, if you guys want to win the Valkyrie Limit Prestige skin that we're giving away on Saturday, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below as well. Without further ado, let's hop into the video really quick. First thing I wanted to make mention of was this dev team AMA about Apex Legends lore. They actually came on the Respawn Twitter page as well. Thank you to Nico for tagging me in this, saying the time has come. Get all your questions and answered by the dev team as they dive into our AMA on the Apex lore subreddit as well. So we're chatting, you know, all throughout the day. This was yesterday, of course. We had a lot of good questions. This guy asked a lot of great questions, like, was it Maggie or Loba who set off the alarm in the abandoned lab in part 1? When would this upgrade for Revenant take place? And blah, blah, blah. It goes through and they answer a lot of these questions as well. So if you guys are obviously deep dived into the lore, dove into the lore, whatever, and you guys love all of this stuff, of course, go check it out. They had a lot of questions and a lot of answers as well. You might get a little bit more of information that you're looking for regarding the storylines of Apex Legends and the lore. Now, I want to talk about EA admitting their defeat with Season 17 and how they basically made a huge mistake as well. But first, ladies and gentlemen, you know I got to hit you with it. It's the good old sponsor for today's video. Thank you so much, Enlisted, for helping us out. If you guys are not familiar with this game, it's a first-person shooter that uniquely couples PvP with PvE combat together. You can take command of a squad, customize a bunch of AI soldiers to fight in massive battles with hundreds of targets that are led by other online players as well. Enlisted offers multiple campaigns as well. They got stuff all the way from the outskirts of 1941 Moscow to the heart of Berlin in 1945. And you can play it right now for free on PC, Xbox, PS5, new gen, old gen, whatever. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really enjoyed like a World War game in a long time. And I think it's because they've all just been so repetitive. You know, every game that does it does the same thing. It's just like another old Call of Duty remake. I really like the different approach that this game has, and a lot of World War games don't have that good of graphics, but this game is really crisp, really clear. They did a great job on it. So this game's for all audiences. It's a lot of fun if you're super casual. It's a lot of fun if you like to really get into it, and it even does pretty good on lower end machines, which is why I think it runs pretty good on console. So click the link down in the description below, get yourself a free bonus pack that comes with multiple weapons, soldiers, and a premium account. So in regards to EA admitting their defeat with Season 17, Nico tagged me in this of Alpha Intel saying that EA had admitted Season 17 of Apex Legends underperformed financially. Let me tell you why this is a good thing. They quoted, while the new season did not meet our financial expectations, the team has implied important things and important learnings, including new game mechanics to engage and retain players. I assume obviously they mean ranked changes. Obviously that's probably what their game mechanics are referring to. Now, this is a really good thing because I feel like over the last couple of years we've had a lot of seasons that really sucked and did not really do a great job at making the game fun or fixing the ranked problems or making, you know, the limited time modes actually good again. Like they've been a lot of recycled stuff like over the last 2 years. However, I would say, you know, maybe the LTMs last season were pretty good as well. But this is why I say this is a good thing, because even though those things were kind of bad at the time, and even though there were some problems, a lot of the finances were still coming back positive and people were still really happy with it. And so they're not going to make changes as long as the finances look good. I remember getting so frustrated, feeling like, oh, last season was so boring. I didn't have fun at all. And they would come out and say, you know, Apex is growing and doing amazing. And I'm like, they're definitely not going to make changes now. But now that we actually have a dent in their pocket, now that we actually can prove that this is not fun anymore, now that we can prove it financially as well, this is going to be a great step in the direction to actually get the changes that we want in the game, because now they can know if we want more money, which they want, of course, it's EA, they've got to make us happy as well. So that's why I'm really happy about that, and I think it's a great thing as well. Now let's jump into some of the map changes and also you console controller players and some news about you as well. So first thing that I wanted to make mention of, let's talk about these map changes. Thornton Smash comes out and says that I got 3 sources saying all different stuff about the new Stormpoint map changes in Apex Season 18. One says it's ready to go right now and we're all good to go, and a new map is coming in Season 19. The other one leans more towards Season 19 getting the Stormpoint map changes and Season 20 the new map, and then the other one says that basically the map is going to be on a back burner for the first half of the season, and we should get these map changes in the second half of season 18. Overall, looks like Stormpoint changes will be a surprise, although it's weird that there was no mention on the blog post. Hey, there's 4 builds on this, and PS5 and Series X on these builds are running 120 FPS. So it looks like that feature could come soon to all of its players as well. Now, Thornton also followed it up saying 99.9% chance that we don't see changes at the start of season 18. Could be wrong, could be right. Of course, Crowrindo then comes out with a weather alert that seems to be in game, or like a picture to be in game, where massive dangerous weather systems are rolling towards Stormpoint. Expect increased lightning strikes and excess caution and all this stuff as well. So basically, is it safe to assume that this is going to now be at the start of season 18? Not so fast. It obviously could just simply be in the later half of season 18 as well. So we'll have to just wait and see. The big one, of course, is that there are leaks now that suggest that some of these internal builds for the console have 120 FPS features on them. So we might be getting that feature very, very soon. At least we know that it works. Like, that's the main thing. Is like, I was kind of worried if we would ever get it, because I was like, I don't even know if it's possible at this point, because it's just taken them so long. But at least we now know that it is in the works. It's possible. It's already done for some of their side stuff. Maybe they will finally release it. Fingers crossed this season. I know you guys would really like that. And also, for you controller players, this is not big yet. Loot Games made a video a couple of days ago about some season 18 leaks, and all he said is that he has some news for you controller players as well, but he's not going to share the information until later this week. So I don't know if there's an aim assist change coming. I don't know what they're going to do, but just sit tight. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully they're not nerfing you guys to the ground as well, kind of like they're doing the charge rifle. Also wanted to mention, Crowrindo comes out with a tweet about cross progression. Everything that I found about cross progression so far, he says, we've got all this new stuff and scripts about cross progression this season, maybe mid-season 18. This is what he said. So of course, if we get the 120 FPS feature for console, if we get cross progression this season, along with all of this other stuff, this could be a huge season. I know for you console players, you're going to love that stuff, because you can either A, finally play on 120 FPS and stay over there, or B, switch over to PC now and finally move all of your stuff over with you. So interested to see what you guys have to say about that. Also wanted to mention, this was coming from Timmy. He posted this yesterday. New Revenant, me plus Respawn Apex Legends tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's today, by the way, and that's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern. So at the time of this video, there probably is now a feature or a video up of some Revenant gameplay, the brand new Revenant Reborn gameplay. So if that is the case, of course, make sure to go on Twitter, go check Apex's official Twitter page out, because this video is probably going to go out beforehand. But let me know what you guys think about all the topics in today's video down in the comment section below. Of course, make sure to go check out our sponsor once again, Enlisted. Those guys have been like sponsoring the channel quite a bit, and my ALGS channel as well. Love those guys, and honestly, that game is super fun. It really is a good, graphically quality, good game. Like, I really would recommend it. The link to download it is down in the description and the comment section below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news, and win the Valkyrie Heirloom Prestige skin. And until the next time, folks, I will see you all later, Gators.